Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Ohio. As we're going to be running around down in the down and dirty 150 at Eldorado. We will be back right after this.
Drivers meeting you get 4 laps qualified tonight, so I know it's short. Take a lap down.
Watch me.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back. To figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons. And now I finally got direction.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate filling minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights, worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face a fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're all in, follow your dreams and find your calling.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
And it is going to be Richard Holland coming in for the win. John Sanu coming in second. Dakota Floyd third. Hal Amy is going to finish in the top 5.
They are more than just names. More than blocks of stone set in rows. More than memories. They are our brothers and sisters, our parents and our children, friends, loved ones, and even strangers who believe that we were worth fighting for, that we were worth dying for. They stand for justice, for courage, for heroism and fearlessness in the face of danger. They stand for the brave men and women who selflessly answered the call and gave their very lives for the cause of freedom. Let us never take their sacrifice for granted, but instead remember with gratitude those who have served. Today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. By the grace of God, if we walk upon free soil, if we breathe in the sweetness of liberty, let us give thanks. Let us honor the fallen. And let us never forget.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Well, there we go. There we go. Welcome, race fans, tonight. Somewhere in the bowels of Ohio in I believe it's Rossburg, Ohio. We are at, well, I said Eldorado, but it's not Eldorado, as I was
9 o'clock, I would be
very, very,
like a minute
uh,
early.
particularly pointed out that I was a dumbass, and it's, yeah, Eldora. How are you doing tonight there, Sir Brazy Bull?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm kind of mixed. Kind of
mixed.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see tonight. And then, some of me is, wondering how long it's going to take for us to get this out. And Rossburg is correct. Rossburg, Ohio. World's greatest dirt track.
I have it at New Weston, Ohio.
Well, you're wrong. I'm reading the sign. It says Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio. That's the only thing I've got. And that's just on the sign. I don't know. 75 degrees tonight, 92. Well, that's bullshit. But anyway, 75 degrees tonight, 92% humidity, partly cloudy and 2 miles an hour. No wind tonight. Don't know if that's a thing.
But it's moist.
It's moist. Michael McCulley coming in and trying to set it at over or under 5 cautions. Nation is, I think, a little bit closer. But here we are. I'm excited for tonight's race. First dirt race of the season. Only dirt race of the season, I think.
And a decent amount of trucks.
And yes, we do have, I don't even know how many we have. What do we have? 12, 13? 12 or 13?
I think Vern made it lucky 13.
Oh, Vern did make it tonight. Wow. Isn't that special? So they're in their driver's meeting, and I don't even think, we didn't even have a qualifying. The funny thing is trying to see him try to get these semis into the infield. that was a treat in itself.
As long as they don't hit the wooden horse.
Wooden horse. Okay, I'm assuming you're going to elaborate on that.
Well, yeah, and Victory Lane.
Yeah. According
Victory
to
Lane, there's a
Google-
distinctive wooden horse statue where the drivers celebrate their victories.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I see dirt. I see walls. I see fences. I don't see no damn horse.
Oh, maybe at some point during the race we'll see it.
You think so? Had a nice view
Maybe.
from up there at the flagman station there. The flagman. I don't know so what else is there to know about Eldora?
Well, do you know? Does anybody in chat know who owns this track?
That would be Tex One Star Industries.
Mm,
No? Okay.
No. Tony Stewart actually owns this track.
Tony Stewart. Didn't even
Half
give
Mile
them a
track
chance to
originally
answer. You
opened
know
in
that, right?
1954. What's that?
You didn't even give them a chance to answer. You do realize that, right?
Well, you know.
I mean, you cheated and Googled the shit out of it, and then you didn't even give
Well-
anybody else the opportunity to Google it.
I mean, that's why I went so fast, because you don't want to give them a chance to Google it. Somebody should know.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure somebody out there actually knows.
Ask the question.
Well, we already asked it.
Well, ask
Who
the
owns this track?
question.
Who owns this track?
That would be Tony Stewart.
Good job, DMS.
Yeah, see, now I can clip that and make me sound like, make me sound like I'm amazing. All right, so tonight we've got 13 trucks, if I can count right.
Lucky 13.
Going to be Michael Atkins Jr., Jacob Daniels, Dakota Floyd, John Sanu, Burt Wilson, Richard Holland, Glenn Jameson, Michael McCulley, TJ Lee will be joining us tonight. Sean Hopkins, Michael Mitchell, Chuck Sweetie, and Vern Bradley.
Now, do you think it's a curse on Vern or a curse on everybody that Vern came in 13th?
Well, I think we're gonna find out. I'm actually kind of disappointed he made it
Here in about 10 seconds.
because he had typed in Discord that I won't be able to make it tonight. Good luck tonight to everybody. And then I was going to ride his ass about all the shit he talked about last night. Preparing for tonight,
Yep.
excited and da 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 da. And then he made it. So now that just that took everything away. That took everything away. Now I can't pick on him. Anyway, we're
I got
starting to
nothing
grid up.
until he starts racing.
Well, that too. Okay. Can we get a camera over to pit lane? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. They're getting lined up there. And there's your grid for this evening. We've got Michael Atkins Jr. with the pole, Jacob Daniels in second, Dakota Floyd in that 24 machine. He's going to be running third. John Sanu, his teammate, on the inside of him, running fourth in that 86 machine. Richard Holland in the 31 is going to be starting sixth. Burt Wilson is going to be starting fifth in that 70 machine. Vern Bradley is going to be turning it around in seventh spot. Glenn Jameson in eighth. Sean Hopkins in ninth. TJ Lee in 10. Chuck Sweeney is going to be in 11th. And Michael McCulley is going to be bringing up the rear. I'm counting 12, but I have 13. What?
Because you got Mike Mitchell as
Mike
the
Mitchell.
13th car. And the number 2, Ford.
And the number 2. I don't understand why it's not showing up on the grid, but hey, it is what it is. $100 laps. And they're still sitting in the pit area.
This is it is a high banked oval.
Not a tri-oval. So
Not a tri-oval.
It knows it's an oval.
It knows it's an oval.
Okay. All right, there they go. Out on the track. Something tells
All right, so
me
we've
those
got-
are the cleanest and the most undented of anything that we're going to see tonight. What?
Well, we've got
Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
There
one
we
truck
go.
that's speared and one truck that's still in the pits.
All right, are you just randomly talking to yourself or what?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I'm going off of the stats.
Okay. All right, the pit truck is. Green flag, and we're
Oh,
green.
is that the entrance to the pits?
Yep. Oh, look at the fireworks in the middle. Isn't that great? Look at this. Holy shit, look at all those fireworks. I'm showing that Michael Atkins. Wait, what? Okay, that must have been earlier because I'm looking right at Michael Atkins Jr. out there in the lead. Them fireworks still going off. Jacob Daniels right in behind them. Look at them. It's like they've been here before. Look at the 3 teammates, 1, 2, and 3, and then there's Vern Bradley in that 14 machine. Got all 3 members of the 16-1 right there. Daniels, Sanu, and Floyd, and then Bird. And that's your top 5 right there.
And they've made 3 laps without caution already.
It seems like they're all pretty much staying to the outside lane, except for Vern. He's trying to
Vern's just doing his own thing.
Yeah, Vern's trying to use that sprint car technique. Oh, and there he goes. Oh, and then he goes again. And we are under caution. As a slew of people.
I don't even know if we need to go to a replay. We saw it live. But we can go to a replay because it's Vern.
Well, actually,
Hey, sorry, Mel.
here's Richard Holland. Richard Holland, he's going to go down to the inside. Leaders are coming out to the outside. I'm not really sure. And he entered the pits. He hit the pit wall.
Ah,
And then here
Yep,
is the
that's
crash.
why I was wondering.
Here's the crash between, well, okay. It says Burt Wilson, but as you can clearly see, there was Vern getting into the side of, I believe, John Sanu. And then coming in and getting into the side of Burt Wilson. No, that was Dakota Floyd. And he had touched him in the beginning. He touched him. And then, of course, the rest of them are just, right there.
Collateral.
Collateral damage. So we are under caution, number 1 here at Eldora. Brought to you and thanks by Mountain Dew and the 14 machine of Vern Bradley.
No, Hal, we are just getting started.
Let's take a look at this real quick. This happened afterwards. Michael McCauley. I believe this was after the wreck and after in yellow. I believe he wrecked under yellow. Oh, well, we're back live, so let's just go there. Because I'm sure we'll get back under yellow shortly. Jacob Daniels in that 72 machine out front. His teammate right behind him, John Sanu, and Dakota Floyd. 1, 2, and 3. The blue Power Ranger, yellow Power Ranger, and red Power Ranger.
Go, go, Power Ranger.
And of course, you know why we still have trucks on the track. Let's do a crank it up.
And there they go.
And there they go.
So do you think this helps them practice for going to Tokyo?
I
Do you think we'll ever see these guys race in
Tokyo? I don't think this
Tokyo?
helps them practice in anything. I'll be honest. I think it's just a bunch of maniacs out there having fun. They're actually starting to get a groove going now. I'm impressed.
So I'm wondering, because I don't know, because I don't race, how are tires affected on this track? Does anybody know?
Well, when you know, you know. And I don't know. Jumping on board there with the third place there of Dakota Floyd in that 24 machine. He's on the outside. In between him, he's got Jameson and Vern Bradley and Michael Atkins Jr. somewhere right around in there in that 42 machine. Meanwhile, Dakota's teammates, John Sanu and Jacob Daniels, up here in the first and second. later right there.
Nation's saying not really.
Not really what?
I'm guessing he means not really. The track isn't affecting the tires. The tires don't matter on this track.
And you're taking that from Nation? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Let me buy you a 6-pack of Amaranth. I mean, never mind. You know Nation's going to be the first one to order that. Can I get a whole case?
that's just, that's just not even, that's not right. I don't know how that's even like a thing.
Well, apparently it is.
I know, but it's just,
Oh, Atkins getting a little sideways. Get it? Never mind.
they're all kind of a little sideways.
That was the whole purpose of that joke. But,
Gotcha.
you know. Hey, we're down to 27. We're at 27 laps.
What can you just say?
Hey, Nation. I forgot. You have a key.
I do. What are you fuckers doing?
Well, we're sitting here watching a race.
Oh, really?
We're trying to announce a race. What are you doing besides just walking up the track?
I'm trying to see how many dislikes I can get.
Oh man! All right, I guess we can go through the field. Your leader right there is the number 72, Jacob Daniels. John Sanu in second in that 86 machine, the yellow Power Ranger. And and look at that! Did you see that down there in the bottom? You had Michael Atkins Jr. and Vern tangling up. Glenn Jameson is in your third spot. And I guess it shows Vern Bradley right there in the fourth. Michael Mitchell being a lap down.
A lot going on there.
Yep. Michael Atkins going to go ahead and pass him, and he is currently in the fifth spot. Not sure what happened, but Dakota Floyd in the 24 has dropped down to the sixth spot, and inside of him is going to be Sean Hopkins in that 33 machine. Who else we got going? Starting with 8.
You got Chuck Sweeting in that 75, and then Burt Wilson behind him in ninth spot on the 70. Michael McCauley is going to round out your top 10 in that 81. TJ Lee is going to be 11th. And Mike Mitchell is going to be 12th.
Mike Mitchell in that 2 truck, as we had just said, just got lapped. And it looks as if Richard Holland has packed it in tonight.
Your face planted into the barrels. Those barrels are not forgiving always. So, Nation, what brings you up here tonight?
I don't know, bored.
Oh.
I was updating my OnlyFans page, and I just got bored.
There's another.
Damn, son.
That is a spectacular view.
Fire that damn cameraman.
Yeah?
He's impressed with those trucks. I don't understand why he keeps going over there. They haven't moved all race. Hey, check this out. John Sanu in the 86, right up there underneath the Jacob Daniels in the 72. They're teammates, my man. One going out, one going in.
One catching the wall a little bit.
It's Eldora. You're supposed to use the wall.
The wall is moral support. caution.
We do have a caution. And that's going to be, I believe, Michael Atkins Jr. Let's take a look. And no flamage. What the hell? Here he goes. Get loose now. Gonna get loose now. Got loose now. And there he is, all by himself. Michael Atkins Jr. bringing out the second caution for tonight. Here's the flamage.
The caution was on me, McCall.
So, Nation, did you hear my question earlier?
I did not. What was your question?
So my question is, who owns this track? Do you know who owns this track?
Ooh, I do.
Wait. Well, it's in Ohio, so.
Yeah. What town in Ohio?
I can't remember, but it's either Ryan Newman or Tony Stewart.
Well, I'm going to give you half credit.
Well, which one is it?
Tony Stewart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't he kill somebody at this track? I don't know. I might be wrong. I can't say that on the internet. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
But I think that did happen here.
I
in
do
this spring.
believe that there has been somebody that has been unalived.
I don't know if it was here though. I thought that was a regular track.
It was a dirt track.
Oh,
It was in a sprint car.
gotcha.
At least I think, dude. That's been years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hal, we got it unalive.
Now we got to go through and bleep the audio.
No. No, we
Yeah.
don't.
We ain't never been censored, or I'd be long gone.
And we're live, so. Get our teammates fighting pretty hard right here. John Sanu and Jacob Daniels. John Sanu looks like John Sanu's using every inch of that outside wall.
He's keeping that moral support.
They're all getting a shit ton of moral support tonight.
Shall we count how many times he touches?
No, I can't count that high.
No, don't touch me
Walker
there.
hit the no-go, making accidental contact here and there is understandable, but going around the whole turn's not.
So, Nation, are you up for some yeasty beer?
I am not, and I'm not clicking that video. Fuck you. I don't even want to know what that's about.
I saw that. Now wait. Oh, I've got to send this to Nation.
No. Oh, fuck no.
So when's your case coming in?
I think it's going to be here Tuesday.
That's what I thought.
Hell. And you know what the sad part is? There's probably some fat fuck that
Oh.
lives in his grandmother's basement that
You know
fucking
they're going to
buys that
sell
shit.
out. You know they're going to
Oh,
sell
hell
out.
yeah. I guarantee it.
Keeping an eye on Chuck Sweeney there, and in the 33 right up there in front of all of that is going to be the 33 of Sean Hopkins. And you got Chuck Sweeney and Dakota Floyd, and right in behind him, Michael Atkins Jr.
You got Burt Wilson behind him, number 9
Yeah,
spot, and then you got Michael McCauley rounding out your top 10.
we're not doing through the field.
Well, I
I was just enjoying the race.
was rounding out the top 10. You were only 2 away.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
Then don't be upset for me finishing the round off.
My
Oh,
goodness.
good Lord. How long have you two been married?
Right? I mean, it's kind of like I don't get enough airtime.
Last thing you want is airtime, dude.
Well, now it seems like last night somebody yelled at me for not stepping in when there was a blank spot. So, I was trying to fill the space. And now you're jumping on me for filling the space.
No, don't touch me there.
You all need to be alone. I mean, I can go somewhere else.
Don't touch me there. This is no.
Sounds like a lot of crying. Vern Bradley moving up to P2. Exactly. If you fill his space, there's no chance. Wait a minute. I think that's a dig on me. I'm not even going to respond to that. Or I already did. But, I'll edit that out, I guess. The leader,
Hell, you're not wrong.
John Sanu in that 86. We're over halfway down. I don't think they're even going to pit.
Yeah, they think they do it for fuel.
Oh,
I think so.
I think so. I hate this track, so I've only run it once.
Jacob Daniels in the 72 has fallen down back to third. And right behind him is Glenn Jameson in the 63. You know who we're not seeing tonight is that 3 of Hal Amy.
Where is he
You ain't
tonight?
you ain't gonna see him here.
I guess he can finish higher, just not even racing than he would if he actually was here. He's here in spirit.
Wow.
He's got a key to this door too.
I gotta change the locks.
Yeah, they've been trying to do that for years. It doesn't work.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Michael McCauley here. And whoops. Yellow.
See, he said don't make him use it.
I don't even think we need a replay. I mean, that literally just happened live. There we go. And around he goes. I was actually going to go into his truck. And
Yeah, that gotta hurt.
Michael McCulley is going to bring out the third caution tonight.
That one's on me.
We know. There's no getting out of that one, Michael.
Well, he said he was going to cause 24 of them.
Oh, there's one. He got taken in by the camera. As soon as we go live on him, he spun that bitch around.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't stand the limelight.
Well, let's take a look at back here. What happened here? Chuck Sweeney and Glenn Jameson. Michael McCauley crashes again. And this is all under caution.
Hey, it happens.
Well, I didn't see anything there with Chuck. Let's go ahead and look at
I
Glenn.
didn't see anything there either.
Is this thing just freaking out on me and just...
Green, green, green.
No, apparently it's just going to lie to me because we're back on the green.
A lot of movement out front.
Vern Bradley is going to try to take the lead there. Got Jacob Daniels down on the... Yellow, yellow, yellow. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can see what we see there. This one's going to be Dakota Floyd. And he is just going to go around and get in with it with, Michael McCauley. That would be two, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And then we got Vern Bradley. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people crashed. Just about the whole field crashed.
You can see why Hal is not here.
Let's just go back live. There's too many things to deal with. I'm confusing myself. But the one thing I'm not confused about is there is your race leader, Vern Bradley. Jacob Daniels in the 72 behind him. The third is going to be John Sanu. Sean Hopkins is going to follow him up. Glenn Jameson. And right behind him is going to be Michael Atkins Jr., Chuck Sweeney, Burt Wilson, TJ Lee, Michael Mitchell, and Dakota Floyd. Uh-oh. Michael McCauley running a little bit slow and a lap down.
Green flag, green flag.
That would be because he entered the pits. And we're back green.
And we're back green. I think it's official at what, 4?
That would be 4, yes. So, Nation,
Yes,
if
sir.
what you say is true, that
Which
they
probably
can't make
isn't.
it all 100 laps without getting fuel, that would
No,
be
I see they probably have to stop for fuel, not tires.
right. So what I just said was, if you're saying that they can't make it all 100 laps without getting fuel, right?
Yeah. Come on, spit it out already.
Then Chuck Sweeting and Michael Atkins Jr. have an advantage. Because they went into the pits on lap 7. Did they top off in fuel? I don't know. But
Well, yeah,
They
I'm sure
did.
they did. I mean, they only got 24 laps to go.
26. But I mean, who's counting? Common Core and all.
Well, I'm on fucking watching it on YouTube, and I figured I was that far behind.
I don't know why. You can watch it live right here.
that is true.
Jacob Daniels and Vern Bradley fighting for first spot right there. And we have 24 more laps to go. Pretty quick race tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it ain't over yet.
Did I just curse ourselves?
No, it was going to happen that way anyway.
Okay.
Four through 7 seem to be swapping around quite a bit.
What are you trying to say? Let's go
Either
ahead.
they're having a lot of fun, or they're really taking each other on and back and forth and different lanes. And
Let's go on board with our leader. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Vern go right.
You have to. The fucked up part is if you don't go right, you can't go left.
you've seen him go right when his Oculus goes out.
Oh, yeah. We've seen him go right several times. Anyway, there we go. 19 laps to go. Your leader, Vern Bradley. Jacob Daniels in behind him. John Sanu and Michael Atkins and Glenn Jameson is your top five.
You're 120. Isn't too far off from their best speed.
Oh, a little bit of sideways action there from the Yellow Ranger. I gotta say, he's utilizing that wall pretty well.
To keep him from the overslide.
Well, sure, if that's what you want to call it.
The whole goddamn race is overslide.
Well, what I'm saying though is if the wall wasn't there, he'd be spun around by now.
No, I'm thinking if the wall wasn't there, he'd be across the parking lot and on his way to In-N-Out Burger.
Well, I mean, there is that, yeah.
Teammates getting a little bumpy there.
13 laps to go. Eldora, Roseburg, Ohio. Not Roseburg, Rossburg.
New Weston.
Well, then you need to tell them to change their sign.
Well, I'm just saying
It's in Rossburg.
Well,
That's where it's
then
at.
you can send the mail to the wrong place because the address for it is New Weston.
Look, just because you're a Google geek does not mean that, you know.
Yeah, you fucking nerd. Shut up.
All right, we got 11 laps to go. There is your race leader, Vern Bradley, in that 14 truck. Or did I say that wrong? Maybe you might like to correct me on that when I said 14. Maybe it's actually 12 or 13. Or...
Yeah. Brazopedia, do you want to correct him?
Well, at least we're not in El Dorado anymore.
Fucking Brazopedia.
Which is a good movie, but that's a side.
El Dorado. I think his
Seriously,
That's Desperado.
That is Desperado.
Okay. I'm seeing a big F on that 14 car. Is that significant for something? His sponsors are like a perfect F.
It's just the way iRacing would have set them up.
No. I don't think it's like that on any other car.
I don't know.
No.
I thought he was going to lose it there. He saw his back end go the other way.
Well, there we go. Look at that. John Sanu is going to move up into P2 with 6 laps to go. And he is hungry for a win. Looks like he just doesn't even, he's just giving
He's going to use that wall to get around him.
He's just giving her. There we go. 5 laps down. 5 laps to go.
I don't even know why they wasted time putting bodies on these trucks.
I don't either. They just need to put arms out that with rollers on the end.
Just put a slide rail. Make that outside wall just a bunch of wheels.
And there we go. 4 laps down. 4 laps to go. Your leader, Vern Bradley. I got to be honest. Went a lot quicker than I thought and a lot less caution. I mean, the body guys and their crew are not going to be happy, and they've got their work cut out for them this weekend, but...
Oh, yeah.
They probably quit.
They're probably just building a new shell right now.
Yeah, they just decided, let's just start from scratch. 2 laps. 2 laps to go. Final lap. Who's going to win? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to have to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and go, Vern Bradley. There he is, the winner of week race 7, or week 7 race at Eldora, the down and dirty 150.
Thanks, man. Wait
Wait a minute, the 150. We only ran 100. The hell? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, you made the last mistake. I mean, before that.
Anyway,
No idea.
let's go ahead and post those race results there.
Huh.
Vern Bradley is your winner. Jacob Daniels is going to come in second. John Sanu, his teammate, right in there, being P3. Chuck Sweeney coming in fourth. Michael Atkins Jr. going to round off the top 5. Take it from there, Brazy.
You got Sean Hopkins takes your 6th spot. Dakota Floyd is going to be 7th. Burt Wilson in 8th. TJ Lee getting a top 10 finish, getting the 9th. And Glenn Jamison rounding off the top 10.
Well, I'm not even sure if we actually have to do this, but I guess we probably ought to. Not positive. But how about
we
you,
don't
Vern? You got a
have to.
copy? Hey, look, see, he just went to Winner's Circle. I don't see no damn horse.
What? I
Oh.
thought what I did was impressive tonight.
Oh, Brazopedia over here said there's a horse down there in Winter Circle. I don't see no damn
Oh, you
horse.
better believe a thoroughbred. Brazy got it right.
Oh, my God.
Gee, yeah.
Anyway, Vern, how you doing, man? Congratulations.
I told. Go ahead. I'm sorry, DMS. I'm
on winning the
excited.
down and dirty 150 minus 50 in week 7 here in Eldora.
Well, I'll tell you, I was looking at points last night, and I haven't really done that this season, even though I'm the points guy. And I knew to make the chase in the truck, I was going to have to win. And I knew Eldora was my best shot at it, and I pulled it off. Somehow, some way, I pulled it off.
What'd you do? Pay everybody to stay home tonight, or?
Well, I'll tell you, if you guys were watching for a while, John Sanu was driving off with this thing. He was wicked fast.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah. John
The wall was helping him a little.
John utilized the wall brake.
yeah, he used that, and I was afraid to get up there because honestly, it just sucked my truck right in. So, you know, unless you hit it just right, you're not going to get an advantage from it usually. But there is a way to do it and get an advantage. I just don't know how.
Well,
I wanted to keep it as clean as possible off the wall, and I think that was the key down the stretch to winning it tonight.
well, and we only had 4 cautions.
Yeah, one of them was for me, and I'm missing some body panels. Somebody said half my tailgate was gone.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not seeing a tailgate, but that's a sign to point.
It's optional. It's optional. You know,
Yeah.
weight reduction. You know, more aerodynamic, faster without it.
You gotta tell me about the new sponsor that you got though.
All right, so Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
I've always been pretty good in the truck over the years. The Mountain Dew, you know, picked me up here, the virtual Mountain Dew. And you pound down the dews to keep going through the day sometimes. You know how that is, DMS.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, well, the guy's pretty good in the truck, so we're going to go ahead and throw, you know, the Sim Mountain Dew scheme on it. And Nation 01 painted it for me probably 3 years ago.
Well, we were just complimenting the sponsorship.
Did I really?
The sponsorship placement where it just has a big F.
Well, yeah, Nation painted this one, and it's been about 3 years ago, and it might even not have been for this body style truck. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
Nation.
yeah.
Well, it's Nation's
Yeah, they
fault.
haven't
That
changed
explains
it.
a lot.
They changed. They changed since
Of
then,
course,
didn't
it's
they,
my
Nation?
fault. I didn't know that.
No, it's not his. They changed the body. I know that. How long ago did you paint this? 3 years ago, Nation?
Dude, I didn't even know I painted it.
You did.
Well, is there
I
anybody out
painted
there
a
you'd like
lot
to
of
thank?
fucking vehicles.
I got, well, of course, all my sponsors on here tonight. I mean, I couldn't keep them off the truck. They heard I was going to Eldora, and they just kind of lined up knocking on the door, DMS. And got to thank everybody in the field tonight. You know, dirt track racing's not easy. And
Yeah.
for these guys to show up and put on the show they did tonight is phenomenal. So I want to thank everybody for that. Racing clean. You know, a lot of guys raced me clean there. Jacob Daniels, 72. He was fast, too. Jacob had a good night tonight.
Yes, he did.
John Sanu raced me real clean on the restart there when I got around him. And just want to thank you, DMS, for all that you guys do in the booth. Nation for being here the past couple of nights with you. And Brazy for calling me, you know, the right name, Thoroughbred.
Wow. Well,
Took it
on
all the
that
way
note,
to
there you
all
go,
the way to
ladies.
Victory Lane, man.
There you go, ladies.
Well, there
and
is.
gentlemen. Oh, would
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
Thoroughbred wooden horse.
There
Last
is
but-
one more thing.
Last
One
and not
more.
least, I want to thank everyone that watches these broadcasts because without you, WFO isn't possible.
I thought you were going to say without you, there's no us. And I was just going to.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, we're not going. We're just going to tell it like it is. WFO probably wouldn't be possible. But
Yeah. Well, there you go,
Thank you,
race
guys.
fans. Your winner tonight, week 7 at Eldora, down and dirty. Vern Bradley.
Eldora.
I don't care.
There is that.
Did I say Eldorado again?
No, you didn't say El Dorado. You said Eldora or Eldoro.
Eldora.
Eldoro.
Whatever. Tomato. It doesn't matter. Let's get the number 2 place up here. Jacob Daniels, you got a copy?
Hey, I got a copy. How you doing, DMS?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you tonight?
You know, I'd be doing a little bit better if that Mountain Dew truck would have been a little bit slower. But had a lot of fun getting to run side by side with Vern. You know, the track changed throughout the night, and we were hoping that was going to work in our benefit. You know, as you saw, I was run the low line and just trying to make that work, and it never really came in for me. But you know, Vern, when you drive a flawless race like that, you know, it's tough to beat a guy like that. So big congrats to him.
Flawless.
Yeah, there's no such thing as flawless at it.
He was the first caution.
Nation is here. Oh,
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I missed you. The aliens dropped you off for Eldora. I appreciate it.
I
Or
didn't, but
Eldoro,
okay.
or Eldorado, or whatever you want to call it. But no, fantastic job. I mean, you went out there, you got in the groove, you got comfortable, you got P2. I mean, there's not much you can say about that.
Oh yeah, super happy about it because WFO is such a competitive league, and you guys see me run week after week, and it's tough to be competitive with these guys, but we run with them because they're the best, and it brings up your driving, and so it was nice to come to where I feel at home at, which is dirt, and get to run here at Eldora, but now we just gotta find that speed on the asphalt ovals.
Yep. That'll help because there's no more dirt this year.
Right? Yeah. If this is all dirt, it'd be pert, but it doesn't work that way. We don't have any road courses left, do we?
Ooh, I'd have to look at the schedule. I really don't. What in the hell, cameraman? Well, there you go. Anybody you'd like to thank there, Jacob?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody at WFO. I want to thank Luke Transport for being a sponsor. Beltway Coffee. I hope you enjoyed the coffee we sent you, DMS. We're going to work on pods, and as soon as we get the pods, you're going to be the first one to get this package of pods in the mail from www.beltwaycoffeeco.com.
I can't wait. I drink the hell out of that.
Well, yeah, you got the whiskey aged ones, the barrel ones. So that I haven't tried that one yet, but I heard that you enjoyed it. So
it's num-nums. It's definitely num-nums.
Well, very good. Well, I appreciate all you guys doing the booth, all the guys at WFO for running this great league, and I'll let you go talk to John Sanu.
Yeah, your teammate, the Yellow Ranger.
And I got to tell you, John, was asking us questions in practice about how to run the track, and he's behind me, he's in front of me, he's leading, and I kept asking him, are you sure you don't know how to drive dirt? Because it sure as heck seems like it. So, big kudos to him for, getting outside his comfort zone and really making it work. And, I lucked out because he bobbled and I was able to pick up second, but he drove a heck of a race. So kudos to Vern and John and everybody else. It was a great race.
All right,
so you guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Number 2 at week 7 at Eldora. Down and dirty, then it is Jacob Daniels.
It's still Eldora.
Whatever. I don't fucking care this time of night, okay?
God damn.
Might as well be Daytona, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Well, let's see if he's here. How about you, John? You got a copy?
He's there.
I got a copy.
There we go. How about you? Tell me what you think about Eldorado.
I tell you what, if you look at my practice times, I was just talking to Vern. I don't do dirt at all.
Uh-huh.
And coming in here, I struggled. Luckily, Jacob's background, his wheelhouse is more dirt. When he's not with us here in this league, he's dirt. So I asked a lot of questions. Jacob took a lot of time and gave me a lot of tips on how to drive it, what to look for, approach, throttle inputs. And so he gets all the credit. I can't thank him enough because I was just hoping to get somewhere. Honestly, I was like, well, I pretty much gave it a top 10. I'm good because that's about all the guys we had. So to be able to take the knowledge that he gave me and absorb it enough to run like I did is just incredible. I can't thank Dakota too, but I really leaned on Jacob a lot with his background, and he really helped me a lot. And for whatever reason, it clicked pretty good, and I had a pretty good shot at it. I think before that last caution, I think it might have been mine. But that's racing. I can't complain to finish third in dirt with these guys. It makes up for my bad judgment of staying out last night forever until I almost ran out of gas and gave away good positions last night. So just
at what point, and just out of curiosity, John, at what lap did you realize that, hey, the wall is my friend?
Oh, here, because I was sort of running that higher line anyhow, and then it slicked off, and I tried to move up, and honestly, it was almost kind of by mistake. I slid up high and gave it some extra gas, and just felt, I'm like, wait a minute, there's grip in this 1.5 foot of dirt at the very top. If I can get over the slick and not slam the wall and find that happy medium, this will help. This is kind of driving me around the corner. And once I found that, I tried to hit that every wall, and I was like, okay, this is where I need to live to the end of the race. And I did my best to do that. A couple times I missed, almost spun out, but yeah. So I found it's like, okay, this seems to be working for me. So I stayed up there. Jacob did a really good job for running that lower line and staying
Yeah.
up competitive. I don't know how he did it. There were a couple times I went down there, ended up there, I should say, by mistake, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. I got to get back to the top. So, and again, kudos to him. I got to give him all the credit. But yeah, the top definitely was working good if you could get up there.
So the 2 out of the 3 Rangers made it in tonight.
Yeah, Dakota's usually really good. Dakota is usually right up with Jacob. He's although Dakota's really good on dirt and it's become really good on oval. He's usually a solid driver on dirt too. But it's just one of those things. He said he just couldn't find the line. He couldn't hook the truck like he was used to and trying to, and it just couldn't find a line that worked for him. So yeah, like I said, I'm surprised he wasn't up there with us because he's really good here too. But he just one of those days he just couldn't find a line. So kind of sucks for him because I know he's good. He looks, this track is good for him typically. So
Yeah.
but I know he's looking forward to asphalt next week.
Well, is there anybody that you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
I've already thanked him, but I'm gonna thank him again. My team for sure. We all help each other every week. Each of us have our own little wheelhouses and parts that we're good at, so we share with each other and work with each other and try to get everybody good. And we were actually talking earlier where we were a year ago to where we are now as a team has been incredible. The adjustments we've made and the finishes that we're getting now so much better than before. So can't thank my team enough. We're a rising tide lifts all ships team. We share everything. We work with each other, and it's the results are showing for sure.
Oh, that's great. Great.
Oh,
Anything you
also,
got? Go ahead.
I would be remiss. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking if I don't thank my primary sponsor, Beltway Coffee, and our secondary sponsor, Luke Transport. They help make this possible as well.
There you
And
go.
I have passed along the K-Cup request, just so you know, that has been passed along that you gave me last time. So don't know where that's in the stream of things, but it has been it has been suggested.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. K-cups are the miracle drug.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've got a couple ideas for what it's not coffee.
Well, you might want to get together with Amaranth. I mean, she's got a new idea. I mean,
Oh, no, fucking no.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your third place finisher tonight, John Sanu.
Yep. Thanks, you guys too, also for the work you guys do. Broadcast,
Great job,
bringing
John.
it to everybody else. So, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Have a great night.
Thanks, you too.
Well, Nation, how about it? Any final thoughts on tonight's race?
Yeah, let's cut this fucker off.
All right. How about you, Brazy?
I think we should do more dirt races.
You liked it, huh?
It was fun.
Yeah, I know about 6 drivers that want to fuck you up right now.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of WFO Network, Racing Network, TMS Productions, Vern Bradley, Hal, Amy Contracting, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sir Brazy Bull, Dead Man Strolling, and Nation in the house. Have a wonderful night.